Welcome back. Today we have another 2-for-1 in the Hieroglyph a Day series. So let's dive into what these hieroglyphs are and how they were used to describe the ancient Egyptian pharaoh. All right, so the first sign here is a basket, which represents the sounds N and B, or in modern times we pronounce this as Neb. Now, it can actually mean two completely different things, two different words. And if you're interested in learning more about that, you can check out my video on this hieroglyph. But in this case, in this particular phrase we're going to look at, it means Lord. That is in the sense of somebody who's in charge or who owns something. The other two signs that are pictured are pictures of flat land with grains of sand. Now, one of these by itself is T Aleph. We pronounce this Ta today. And it's the word for land. When you put two together, though, this is a way of writing what's called the dual. In other words, it's a way to write when you have two of something. The Egyptians did this with things that came naturally in pairs. So together, this becomes Tawi, which is translated as two lands. The we ending being this dual ending that lets you know we're talking about a quantity of two. So put together, this is a very common phrase for Egypt. It's referring to the duality of parts of Egypt. Most often you will see this interpreted as being specifically Upper and Lower Egypt, that is the southern and northern parts of Egypt. However, there are some other ways you could interpret this too, because ancient Egypt was full of geographical dualities. So this could also refer to the desert and the Nile Valley. And it also could potentially refer to the east and west sides of the Nile. Or, of course, it could really refer to all three of these. Now, put together, the phrase means Lord of the Two Lands, and it can be used before the throne or birth name of a king, either alone or with other typical phrases that we've seen before or that we'll see in some future videos. So let's look at an example. But first, before that, I wanted to let you know that if you're enjoying this series, it's just a small part of my new course that's coming up called Scribal School. Scribal School will take you from knowing nothing or very little about ancient Egyptian to reading the most common texts that you'll see in museums, online, or on a visit to Egypt. So to be the first to know when the doors open and have access to exclusive bonuses, you'll want to sign up for the VIP waitlist. You can find that at scribalschool.com. Okay, so let's get back to that example. Here is the throne name of Ramses II on a statue base. That is sort of the lower part of the statue that shows Ramses II. On it, it reads Nesu Biti. So this we've seen before. I'll link to that video. And then we have Neb Tawi, what we're looking at today. So we have the dual king, Lord of the Two Lands. And then we have his throne name, Usur Maat Re Setep En Re. And you'll see this, of course, all over the place. It's an extremely common epithet that you will see. But Neb is also used in some other epithets, one of which we'll see in the next video. I'll see you there.